by the title, today we are going to be trying a few different ways you can remove your boob tape. I'm going to be trying and testing them really for the first time today. I have only used one of these techniques before, so I'm very excited to see what the results are and if we can find the best and the easiest way to remove boob tape. Before we get started, please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe as well. I upload every single week, so make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future content. If you'd like to see my face more, feel free to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm very active on there, so make sure that you follow me on there for more daily content, and let's get this video started. So what are we going to do is I'm going to apply the boob tape on. I'm going to put it across my boobs and over the nipples because that area is usually I would say the most painful part for sure, and then I'm gonna put it across my boobs this way as well and over my neck. We're gonna be trying 3 different techniques. I'm gonna be taking you away to the other part of my house where we're gonna try each different method. So the methods we are going to try today is number 1, coconut oil, which I feel like is the most popular way. This is the way that I have used before and I have found it working well. The second one we're going to try is a shower, is taking it off with hot water, see if that actually does make it easier. I have not used it, I have not used that specific method before. I have not tried to have a hot shower to get it off, so let's find out how that works. And the third one is rubbing alcohol. I know that sounds a little bit scary, I'm a little bit nervous, but I keep thinking what if it damages or dries out my skin, but then I think I do use it on my brushes to disinfect them, so maybe it's not as scary as it sounds. But don't try it at home until you've seen what happens with me. Let me be the experiment. Don't you do it until I've tried it, and I will let you know how it goes. Let's go put on the tape and try the first one. Right, let's get started by applying the tape. So here's my tape. As I said, I'm gonna put it across my breast and then up from underneath to my shoulder on both of the breasts as well. It's time to apply the tape, so I'm gonna do that first. Make sure I have the right amount. Around here. I'm not going to do like the whole tape up, so all we need is 3 pieces to get an idea of how we go. So the first one I'm going to do across my bust. Here we go. The one across it's on, and then we need one to go like this. Oh, perfect. Go from underneath, lift up the breast and go over like this. Make sure it's nice and stuck on well, and the same on the other side. Definitely just stuck my necklace underneath that. There you go. If you wanted to make it more difficult for yourself, you can do what I just did. Okay, so everything is now taped up, as you can see, and I'm going to start with using coconut oil first. So I'm going to give myself a few minutes for this to really get attached to my skin, and then we're going to use coconut oil first. First method, coconut oil. So as you can see, I have 100% pure coconut oil here. It's nice and shaken up to make sure that the oil doesn't separate, and I'm actually going to use a cotton pad. This is a reusable cotton pad because I try not to use the disposable ones, just to make it easier, because I have long nails. If I'm going to try to scoop it up and apply it, a lot of it is just going to stay under my nails rather than actually go onto the tape. So I'm going to open this up, then I'm going to fold the cotton pad and dip it into the oil like this. Look, it's got really quite a lot of it on, so it's nice and sort of soaked through. And now I'm just going to, there you go, rub the edges of the tape with it. The reason I like coconut oil anyway is because it's natural and it's a great way of moisturizing, so it obviously doesn't dry out your skin anymore. Okay, so here we go. As you can see, that's getting pretty oily now, and I'm gonna do that all the way down to where the tape crosses over. The oil should ease up the glue and just make it a lot easier to get rid of it, or to remove it, shall I say. Okay, here we go. As you can see, it's a completely different color. Let's see how much easier this has made it to remove it. If you have ever used tape and removed it without anything, you'll know it's not the most pleasant of things. Also, what you can do is when you lift it up, so I'm going to try to lift up the top, this is coming off nice and easily and pain-free, and what you can do is you can use up the cotton pad. I'm going to dip it a little bit more, and if you have a point where it kind of stops like this, you can just rub it to ease the tape like this. Look at that, and that's coming off by itself. That is nice and easy, pain-free. It's not leaving any marks all the way down. Now, I haven't put any on my on the bottom. I'm going to pop some on the bottom of the tape and around the nipple to make sure that that is as pain-free as possible. And that's literally coming off. I'm taking it off just by rubbing it with this. There we go, nice and easy. First method is definitely works. Second method, rubbing alcohol. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this out, and then I'm going to use some cotton buds to soak up the product. I'm not going to use the reusable one because I don't really want to. I think it's going to be too much. I don't want to get the rubbing alcohol on anything else really. So here we go, soaked it up in here. And what I'm going to do is very similarly, just going to apply it on the edge, like that, on the edge of the tape, all the way down on both sides. So I'm definitely going to have to keep dipping it in because one load will not be enough. So if you have used rubbing alcohol before, it doesn't smell the nicest. It obviously smells like kind of like pure alcohol. But it is a good way of keeping your brushes clean, your makeup clean, and in general just cleaning, disinfecting things. Now let's have a look if it kind of makes my skin sensitive. So far, as you can see, that's actually just coming off quite nicely. I'm going to use it on the top now. Let's see how it does when it comes to removing the tape from the top. I'm just applying it underneath here, and it is coming off quite nicely. Okay, now that I have made it to the front, I'm going to keep on applying it just until I get to the front bit. So keep applying and pulling. It's coming off quite easily, and other than the smell, it's not making my skin like itch or anything like that, but it is making my skin a bit red. And now this is where I've already applied on the side, so it should be coming off quite easily by itself. Yep. But you can see there is actual redness, and not only there is redness, this is likely to dry out my skin as well. It is making it come off really easily. I'm just going to use it underneath my boob. I wouldn't say this is as effective as the coconut oil. I feel like the coconut oil was making it come off like instantly, where this, I need to rub it a little bit in, and to rub the rubbing alcohol in a little bit for it to work, and it doesn't feel the nicest on my skin, and it's definitely leaving red patches. So I'm going to say no to this. Probably not the best way, although it's recommended by Google as one of the ways to remove the tape. Maybe keep the rubbing alcohol to disinfecting your brushes. And the last method to remove your boob tape, a shower. So I'm gonna get in. I actually have a waterfall shower, so I'm gonna pop that on quite warm. Now I am also going to use a shower gel just to make it easy and see if that helps with the glue coming off as well. So I've just got a Dove body wash here, so I'm gonna use that, and let's see how that works. Right, I am out of the shower and I'm going to try to remove the tape. So I used hot water and some shower gel on it, and I kind of rubbed it to try to make it as easy as possible. Now I'm peeling it off my back. I mean, that's definitely made it a bit easier, and I definitely feel like it hurts less to peel it, but I feel like it's leaving like a glue residue behind, where the glue is basically just like staying on your skin. And I would say it still like hurts a little bit. And I have my showers like I have it on the hottest setting, so if I feel like the really hot water is what has helped it, which is probably not actually great for you, to be honest. So I'm carrying on, taking it off. It still hurts on the sides for sure, but it did make it easier. I would say this is still a good way of removing it. But I wouldn't say it's the best way of removing it, and not the most comfortable. Also, having a shower with it on feels a bit odd, to be honest with you. So it is an option. I think maybe if you don't have any coconut oil, you can use this technique, or maybe if you want to loosen it a little bit more and then also use coconut oil, that could be an option. But I still don't think it is the way of doing it. So here's the verdict. So there you have it. These are the 3 techniques. I feel like the coconut oil is definitely a winner. It's definitely the easiest one. I feel like it helps it just to slide off a lot easier. It's the most gentle on your skin. It's moisturizing. It's easy, and I feel like coconut oil just wins when it comes to everything. Like, you put it in your hair, put it on your skin, use it to take off your makeup, use it as moisturizer. You can use it on your tattoos, and you can use it to remove boob tape. So that's the verdict. Here are the 3 different methods to remove your boob tape, and I would say if you're doing it for the first time you need the best way to do it, get some coconut oil, and that will be your best way to get rid of it. But that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your best way. Also, let me know, do you have an alternative method that you think works really well? Do share it with us. We all would be very grateful for that. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That way I know that you like these sort of videos, and I know to make more of them. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe as well, so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you in my next one.